that a confused mind does nothing. And I think that that is so totally true. I cannot tell you how many times that I have spent minutes, hours, days, weeks, and just sitting and reflecting, finally taking some time to sit and reflect and thinking back, well, what did I do for the day? Or what did I do this week? And I can't even remember. Or I'll be like, I thought I was supposed to do that one task. And then I go back and think about it and I haven't done it. Or I thought I said I was going to do this today and I was going to go here today and go here today. And then I sit and think and I've not done it. I've been a little bit confused. So that saying is so totally true. Hey guys, thanks so much for tuning back into my channel this week. So for Wisdom Wednesday today, I wanted to talk about just that saying, a confused mind does nothing, and just talking about having a focus and having a goal. And that's something I've been implementing a lot this year. I've been very intentional about how I'm spending my time and what it is that I'm doing, and just making a point to just have like clear focus on what it is I'm doing. I've had a lot that I've thought about from this past year, and even actually for the last few years, where there were things that I wanted to do. So some of the things have been going back to school and finishing, at the very least, getting my associates. Things like there's different things that I've been wanting to get certified in. There has been different things that I just want to do or get done, or it could be that I'm saving up to go somewhere because I've been wanting to travel. And I have just not been in that mindset. And albeit I've had a lot of things happen. I've had some different family occurrences that have popped up over the last several years. And so amidst all the different distractions, and not just family, just different distractions, just life happening, I have not been able to focus. And when you allow different things to happen, or no, let me rephrase that. When you allow the things that do happen to you or happen in your life to take priority, or to just overrule you, then at least for me, I end up confused, or I end up lost, or I end up just not sure of what to do, because you're so compacted and bogged down with everything that's going on. And I know for myself that that's something that's happened. You know, I dealt with family, I dealt with money and issues with that, and bills that have come up, and things we're not touching and agreeing. And it got to a point where because everything just bombarded me, that I focused all on trying to balance all those types of things, and not try to take a moment to breathe and set that aside to focus on what it is that I either wanted to do or what I should be doing, whatever the case may be. And I didn't have a clear focus. So, of course, I've gone to the Word to talk about that, or look and see what God's Word says about that. And so something that I looked up, that I thought about, I came across Proverbs 29, verse 18, and I'm reading from the NIV. And it says, "Where there is no revelation, the people cast off restraint, but blessed is he who keeps the law." And I really like the King James Version. And it talked about the translation that they used. It wasn't revelation. It was talking about having a vision. And really, I think in this context, is talking about how God is giving you this vision. If I'm trying to relate this to just even today's time, and I believe that God does lay those things on your heart. He gives you an idea, something that you feel strongly about, that you end up being passionate about. But I'm seeing this kind of as, if you don't have a clear focus, if you don't have a clear goal that you're trying to go after, then things will fall apart, whether it's you yourself or the people that you're leading. And the same can be said for a household. If you don't have a goal for your household, then everything else falls apart. So it's kind of true what they say about when they talk about speaking things into existence. It's very true what they're talking about when people talk about making vision boards, which is something I've been doing, or writing goals down. If you don't know what it is that you're trying to do, how are you supposed to know what to get things done? And on top of that, if you don't have things written down, if you don't have a vision or a goal of some sort of thing, you don't even have that first step of knowing what you're focusing on and then being able to build off of, well, what are the steps I need to take in order to get that one particular goal done, or to execute that particular vision, to see that vision come to life. And so that was something I thought about. And so I've been really focusing on this year, making sure that I have my vision board. Like, I had a vision board for last year, but the problem was I didn't have that out where I could see it. So that's another big thing, is being able to have whatever your goal, whatever your vision, whatever your dreams are, visible in front of you, because it's very easy to get distracted. It's very easy to, even today, in these days and times, to have our phones, to have our tablets, to be so super connected to people, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. And it's very easy to pick up your phone only to check an email or to reply back to a text message, and then you get that notification that you got a comment on your post or a comment on somebody else's post because you commented on that post. And then before you know it, an hour or two goes by, and where did your time go? It's gone nowhere. So it's very easy to get distracted even by that. And so it's good to have your vision boards or your goals somewhere written around your house, even in your car, which is where I'm at, and just having something to remind you constantly of what it is you're focusing on, what the end goal is. And so that's what I wanted to share with you guys, is that if you don't have that vision, if you don't have that revelation that has come to you, that God has sent to you, then if you're not focused on that, everything falls apart. If you're not taking the time to be intentional each and every day to focus on, well, what is this revelation I've been given? What's this vision that I have? What's the goal that I have for this year? What's the goal that I have for this month? And if you don't have that visible to you and making a point to be intentional about it, that's really the key behind it too. It's not just not having the vision. You've got the vision, but are you being intentional about going after it? So if you're not having those particular things in place and in front of you, and making sure that you have a way to accomplish those things, and reminding yourself of that, then everything else falls apart. And then you're a confused mind doing nothing. And that is very, very true for me. And I'm sure on some level you guys could relate as well. So I hope that for this week you have been blessed by that, and that helps bring some clarity to some things, and maybe causes you to be a bit more proactive and create that vision board, or write down your goals and just put them somewhere where you can see them, where it's visible every single day, to remind you to be very intentional about accomplishing that goal. So have a great day. If you like this video, please like it, of course. Share this with other people if you know that people are going through something, a struggle. Definitely share this video. I would love for you to do that for me. And then, of course, I would love for you to subscribe. All right, until next week, I cannot wait for you to see the next video. So stay tuned for the next Wisdom Wednesday. Until then, bye.